Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, man. Why everybody says that? I don't know. Anyway, y'all don't even know me, but it's me, Daquan Traps. What's happening with y'all? Listen, I like to thank you guys for coming back to the channel after only posting my first one. I mean, I like doing it. I mean, why else are we doing this one, right? Anyway, let's check this out. I've decided that I'm going to name this, and in fact, inaugurate this, the first ever meeting of D.O.O.M. What is D.O.O.M? Well, D.O.O.M is an organization I just thought up in my mind just now. I'm gonna just do whatever I want with it, and it's called the Distinguished Order of Men. Now, our goal in D.O.O.M is to return a status to what it is to be a man. I mean, not a chauvinistic, macho rendition of what I guess everybody assumes being a man would be nowadays, and I actually would be against what D.O.O.M stands for. So, this is going to be more or less us creating a bar, a standard, a stat quo of what it is to be a man. And we'll do that over a series of really thought-driven ideas and conversation. Feel me? All right, so check this out. I mean, ladies, y'all could join in too, because we want your input. Part of being a man is being able to listen to a lady, right? Face it, that's all we are, men and women. There's even, I mean, I'm not talking about sexuality. That's something totally different. I'm talking about actual gender, anatomical bodies. If you have a phallus, you are a male. If you have, I can say vagina, right? If you have a vagina, you're a female. That is a scientific, clinical term for that lady part, so you can't do anything about it. YouTube, stop it. But anyway, listen. Today's meeting is going to resound for some. Others may take offense to it, but that's all right, because as men, we should be able to listen to one another's ideas and not be offended by it. Just learn from them, and you can adapt what they're saying to your life, or you can just totally ignore it. That's your decision. As a human, not even just to be a man, as a freaking human. I don't need to be too sensitive. It's another topic for another day. Anyway, today's topic is give women back their shoe collections. I pause on purpose. Reason being, I want that to sink in. Now, first, let me put a disclaimer out there. This has nothing to do with you investors out there. If you're investing out there to get your paper up, get that bread, if that's how you get that bag, by buying kicks and selling them for a higher price, man, get your bag, bro. Ma'am, we talking to the brothers right now, but get your bag, bro. This ain't for you. You can kindly have a seat and, just listen to what everybody else has to say. Or chime in. Your decision. Secondly, you're looked to as a provider in your family. Now, some of us, and even including myself, may fall short in this at times. Because, we're dealing with a harsh economic structure and a social economic structure that kind of makes things tough for us out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you're looked to as a provider in your household. And if you're spending your bread on kicks to match fits and all of that, really think about that. Yeah, I know. You ain't chicken if you got it. You know what I'm saying? You want to put your flex out there. I get that. But bro, really? definitely can use that money to take your family on a vacation or something, or put toward maybe your kids' education, or reinvest it in your own. Just saying, it's not a smart thing to do. I mean, let's say you buy kicks, and again, this is not for you investors out there. I understand, but for those of you who actually collect shoes to wear like that in that abundance, what happens if nobody says I want this to happen? But let's say if it does happen where you're in an accident, you lose your feet. What good is them shoes gonna do you? Oh, now you're gonna become an investor. Now you're thinking about money, ain't you? Anyway, I digress. Now, think about this. You don't have a shoe collection. You don't have to go to IKEA and get all kinds of household structures. You don't have to get all kinds of baskets, spend time at Bed Bath & Beyond's or whatever, Imports, or those places. You ain't got to spend your time over there getting stuff that clutters the area in your closet. But what you do have space for, check this out. Her shoes, man. Now you got space for a woman that may come into your life who may have a shoe collection. Because dig this, player. The shoes they collect and wear accentuate certain things about the way they walk, the way they feel in a certain outfit. And my next point will touch on that, because let's face it, that a woman's nature is to feel beautiful to an extent. Not overly sexualized. There's a difference. But genuinely, a woman loves to be outside looking her best, to know that she feels appreciated in a society that isn't really structured to appreciate women too much. There are some benefits, but again, that's for another day. But you leave space for that woman to come into your life, bro, and actually have a place to put her shoes without compromise. Less drama for you. You know what I'm saying? And what I touched on was emotions in that last part. And that's a great segue to this part. Now that you don't have these shoes, as men, we don't have much emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that we actually struggle with. As men, I do. If you don't, help us out. But we struggle with the emotions. And what I like to believe, I like to practice that if I have emotions, but I'm going to save those emotions, these particular emotions, particular as to attachments, I'm going to save that to a woman that's in my life that I can be emotionally attached to. Because we don't have much to spare to begin with. So if you got the shoe collection that you use as, part of assembling yourself, I guess you could say, if something were to happen to him, say there's a fire, for some odd reason you're on a farm and you're doing some farming in jays and horse manure, anything. You're in New York City, you gotta go on the train. Not rather than that, everybody that's pissed on the bottom of your seat, you didn't know. But you did. You sat there, boom, now your shoes sitting there pissed for God knows how long it's there before you realize, oh, this pissed. You gotta say pissed. I said it. Anyway, now that piece of article clothing is destroyed and you're emotionally attached to it, so now your heart's broken. You don't know how to, deal with that emotion. That's a weird emotion to have to an inanimate object. But here we are. So imagine if you don't have to deal with that. Now you have those emotions that you can put towards something that can give you some emotion back. Again, man, this ain't for the investors out there, you know what I'm saying? Generally, man, this is me, all right? Boom. I got some sneakers, you know what I'm saying? I got some sneakers, not a lot, but I dead ass, can I say that? I got 5 pairs of sneakers. 5 pairs. Because I go with colors. I mean, I wear a lot of blue. I wear a lot of black. You know I'm going to wear the blue. But I wear a lot of black. I wear some browns. Very often do you see me in dark colors. But seldom will you see me in pastels and whatnot. So I don't need all different types of colors and whatnot. And I'm satisfied with that, you know? Satisfied with that. It doesn't make me no better or no any worse. And that's not to say that those of you who have that many shoes are worse than we are. I'm just saying, bruh. Stack your bread and go on a trip or something. You know what I'm saying? Invest in a company, invest in your neighborhood. Save that bread. Team up with somebody else and put that bread towards a garden in your neighborhood so that people in your neighborhood, they got to go to the supermarket to get some vegetables that they don't even know where it came from. They just come right downstairs and come to you every day to get fresh vegetables. That's just me speaking, though. Man, y'all do what y'all want to do. All right? But that will conclude today's meeting of D.O.O.M, Distinguished Order of Men. I'll see you guys next time.